All right, guys, welcome to another edition of Rage Cage featuring Sam Bruce. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about the Blues. I know that season doesn't start until we open up against the Oilers on October 9th at Scott Trade, but preseason is right around the corner, and there's some things that I just want to talk about. So, this offseason, we traded TJ Oshie, which a lot of fans saw coming. A lot of them didn't like it. They thought we should have traded Berglund. It probably could have gone either way, but I like who we got. This Brower guy, he's physical, he plays fast. I like what he can bring to the Blues. And we got biggest deal of the offseason was signing Vladimir Tarasenko. This is our future. He's the next Brett Hull. I know that's a lot for me to say. I don't know how he's going to come out and play after signing a huge contract, but I think it was a smart deal for both the Blues and for Vladdy Tarasenko. It wasn't a lot of money. It wasn't too little. It was just a good all-around deal, and we've got him locked up for 8 years. Great deal. And now we get into roster and all that fun stuff. So we're going to start with the goalies. We've got Allen, we've got Brian Elliott, and we've got Jake Allen. Honestly, Hitchcock, have fun with that, because you've got two really phenomenal goalies, two premier goalies. Brian Elliott has one of the best goals against percentage. Jake Allen is young. He plays the game the right way. I like what I see out of him. I don't know how Hitchcock is going to handle that. He's probably going to have to go with the hot hand. But we saw how Jake Allen can handle himself in high-pressure situations. We saw that in the playoffs and towards the stretch. But so can Brian Elliott. It's just going to be a matter of who's hot, who's not. Personally, I would probably go with Brian Elliott just because I think the experience factor. And then we get into more like the lines and whatnot. So the biggest hit was probably losing Patrick Berglund to a shoulder injury this offseason. That sucks. I know a lot of you guys don't like him because you think he should be scoring more, but that's not the type of player he is. He's the type of player that's going to get physical. He guards some of the biggest guys on the other team. He gets physical. He plays fast. He plays hockey the way it should be. Grunt, movement, shoving guys into the boards, doing whatever he can to get the puck out of our zone. So that's a huge loss. Right now, your first line is going to have, honestly, I don't even know. I have no idea. Tarasenko maybe, Steen, who you're going to put at center. Maybe you put Backes at center, or you could do this. You could do Tarasenko, Stastny, and then Steen. I think that's a pretty dangerous line right there. You've got three guys with the ability to score from any point on the ice. Or you could do Tarasenko, Stastny, Backes. I know putting Backes at a winger position might frighten some people, but it's where he played in college. Wouldn't be a bad place for him. He can score the puck. I don't have a problem with it. And then you could probably do, I hate to break up that solid line that featured Swartzy, Tarasenko, and Laterra that we had last year because that line was dominant. But you got to do what you got to do. So I'd probably go Swartz, Laterra, Steen. I think that'd be a pretty good line. And then you're going to have your Roughhausen line. You're going to have your Reeves, Ott. Who else is on that line? I'm forgetting who's on that line. Let's see. You're going to have Magnus Payarvi come up. Tyratty's going to get a shot. And then we get into the defensemen. You've got your first line is going to be Pietrangelo and Jay Bouwmeester. And then you're going to go to Shattenkirk and Carl Gunnarsson. And then that third line is probably going to be Petteri Lindholm, and I'm forgetting this new kid's name. He's a rook. But I like what I see. I really liked what I saw out of Lindholm last year. Oh, Robert Bortuzzo. That's who it is. We got him in the trade with Pittsburgh last year. But I liked what I saw out of him and Petteri Lindholm. They both play a good physical game of hockey. They're not afraid to get in people's faces. So I think that bodes well for both of them. So I'm I'm seeing playoffs for the Blues. I'm 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 saying this. We're gonna move past that first round. We are gonna get past that first round. Hopefully, we don't have to play the Blackhawks or the Wild. Uh, Hopefully, we'll get some lower seed, maybe the Jets or something. I don't know. Actually, that's not possible. Maybe we'll get like the Avalanche. I don't know who they're featuring this year, but I'm seeing big things for the Blues this year. We're going to play a more physical brand of hockey, which is what the game has turned into. It's faster, it's more physical, it's less skill set, which I think is a reason we kind of had to let Oshie go. He was just almost too much of a finesse player. He tried to finesse things too much, which was good. And I'm going to miss him if we get into a shootout. I mean, he's always been automatic, but you win some, you lose some, and I think I see big things. I like what Dave Armstrong had to say. We look forward to bringing you a lot of things in the first of many Stanley Cups. I like that. I like his enthusiasm. That's about it. Let's go Blues. Check out our page, Rage Cage Sports, on Facebook and YouTube. Go ahead, give us a like.